Have you ever noticed someone who never posts their pictures online? No selfies, no celebrations, not even simple updates. In a world where people chase attention nonstop, these individuals might seem like they're from another planet. But psychology confirms that this behavior is never random. It reveals a lot about their confidence, mindset, and emotional intelligence. So let's dive into the psychology behind people who have no pictures on social media. First, privacy over popularity. Psychologists say that people who rarely post their photos tend to have a strong sense of privacy. They're good at controlling what others see about them and what people think of them. They're not antisocial, they're just protecting their personal space. While many seek validation through likes and comments, these individuals rely on their own self-confidence. They don't need to share their lives to feel good about themselves, and that's a strong sign of self-love. Second, true self-awareness. Research on self-concept shows that people who share less online often have a deep understanding of who they are. They know their values, their goals, and what truly matters to them without needing anyone's approval. This makes them less likely to follow trends or compare themselves to others. Their happiness doesn't depend on reactions, it comes from within. Third, emotional security. Posting less is often linked to healthy self-esteem. Real confidence doesn't need attention to survive. These people don't post selfies to prove their worth because they already feel whole. Psychologists note that people with this kind of emotional balance are usually less anxious, less approval-seeking, and more focused on real-life connections. Fourth, deep thinkers. Those who stay digitally quiet are often more reflective. They think before they speak, and they post only when what they say actually has meaning. This behavior comes from an internal locus of evaluation, meaning they judge themselves by their own standards, not by others' opinions. They also prefer real conversations over shallow online chats. Fifth, awareness of how unreliable the digital world is. Many of them understand how easily social media distorts reality. Psychologists call this the social comparison theory, where people constantly measure their worth against idealized snapshots of other people's lives. By staying away from the spotlight, they protect their mental peace from this cycle of comparison. They choose calm over chaos. So the next time you see someone who never posts pictures, don't assume they're shy or antisocial. They might simply be more grounded, emotionally intelligent, and self-aware than most people you see online. They don't need to appear to feel important, and that's real confidence. And if you enjoy understanding people's behavior and how they think, hit that subscribe button now, because on this channel, we don't just talk about people's lives, we break down the psychology behind them.